Welcome to the journey of the undefeated souls. In today's video, we will meet 12 extraordinary individuals who have proven that true beauty knows no bounds and adversity is merely a springboard for miracles. If their stories touch your heart, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment to share your feelings. Your support is the driving force that helps us spread even more positive value. Ashanti was born with progeria, a rare condition that makes her body age 8 times faster than normal. While her peers were growing up healthy, Ashanti faced the health challenges of an elderly person, such as osteoporosis, hair loss, and joint pain. In her small and aged body, she endured many judgmental stares from strangers, yet her spirit remained that of a child longing for love. Those wrinkles could never hide her bright, hopeful eyes. Instead of withdrawing into pain, Ashanti chose to live each day as a priceless gift. She became known for her optimistic spirit, love for vibrant makeup and colorful wigs that express her unique personality. Ashanti refuses to let her illness define who she is. She attends events, goes swimming, and always appears with a radiant smile. She turns every fleeting moment into a colorful stage, reminding the world that the value of life is measured not by years but by happiness. Though she has passed, Ashanti's legacy is a steel-strong spirit that refused to bow to fate. She was an angel in the guise of an elderly body, teaching us to cherish every breath and embrace the present moment. Her story will forever be a flame that warms souls in hardship. Do you believe that determination can overcome any adversity? Leave a comment to share your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread even more positive value. At 18, a severe case of meningitis took both Caitlyn's arms and legs in exchange for her life. Awakening from the coma with a body no longer whole, the young woman faced a harsh reality and endured months of excruciating rehabilitation. Many thought her life was over, but for Caitlyn, it was just the starting point of an extraordinary journey of rebirth. Physical pain could not crush her desire to assert herself. She began learning to control her steel prosthetic arms and legs, making them feel like an extension of her body through sheer willpower. Astonishingly, Caitlyn became a famous beauty blogger, performing intricate makeup techniques with sensationless prosthetic hands. She never hid the metal joints or scars, instead turning them into a proud part of her personal style. Every stroke on her face was not just for beauty, but a testament to a will that transcends limits. Caitlyn's videos not only teach beauty techniques, but also how to love life even in the harshest circumstances. She always appears with positive energy, shattering every stereotype about people with disabilities in the beauty industry, which is full of rigid standards. Caitlyn proves that true beauty radiates from within, and a person can use steel hands to create vibrant colors. Her radiance shows that when the soul shines, all physical imperfections fade into the background. Whitney Weldon is facing FOP, a condition where soft tissues gradually turn into hard bone, creating a second skeleton that locks her body in place. From being an active young woman, she has had to watch her joints slowly stiffen permanently, stripping away even minimal flexibility and the ability to care for herself. Every minor injury could cause part of her body to turn to stone, forever trapping her within her own rigid shell. Her life feels like a race against time. Instead of giving up, Whitney chose to become a pioneering warrior in the medical research of rare diseases. She does not see herself as an unfortunate victim, but as a volunteer in new drug trials, hoping to find a cure for future generations. Whitney uses her influence to raise public awareness, refusing to let her wheelchair or the rigidity of her body limit her aspirations. She turns everyday challenges into motivation to speak out for the patient community. Whitney's will is sharp and steadfast, like a diamond shining brightly, even as her body gradually turns to stone. She proves that true strength lies in hope that never fades in the face of adversity. Whitney fights not only for herself, but also for millions of FOP patients worldwide, carrying the message, "My body may be frozen, but my spirit always leads the way." Do you find her determination extraordinary? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread these amazing stories. Jonno was born with a disfigured face and abandoned by his biological parents just 36 hours after birth out of fear of his differences. His childhood was a long series of hiding from mirrors, enduring cruel prejudice that made him believe he was a mistake of nature. He lived for many years in the shadow of insecurity, always lowering his gaze on the streets to avoid the stares of others. The pain of rejection by his own family left scars deeper than any physical imperfection. The turning point came when Jonno realized he had to love himself before waiting for the world to accept him. He began learning to smile at his reflection and embraced his original face as a unique symbol rather than undergoing surgery to conform. He understood that true beauty radiates from a soul that has weathered storms yet remains warm. This newfound confidence transformed a shy young man into an icon of extraordinary courage. Today, Jonno is a global ambassador of smiles, traveling the world to embrace children with different faces and teach them that uniqueness is strength. He sought out his parents not to resent them, but to show that the child once abandoned has become a source of inspiration for millions. Jonno has transformed his pain into positive energy to advocate for the rights of the craniofacial community. He is living proof that self-love can heal every wound of the past. Phạm Đức Chinh was born with a severe craniofacial deformity, which greatly affected his hearing, speech, and appearance. Throughout his school years, he not only battled physical pain, but also faced curious and unkind stares from those around him. However, instead of feeling ashamed, Chinh decided to use knowledge as his weapon to redefine his self-worth. He chose to silently work hard so that his future success would speak for him. Overcoming harsh health barriers, he diligently studied and achieved impressive academic results that earned widespread admiration. The pinnacle of this journey was earning a master's degree in chemistry with distinction from Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology, a powerful testament to his determination to overcome adversity. The image of him beaming on the graduation stage affirms that physical imperfections can never hinder the progress of the mind. He transformed hardship into motivation, working many times harder than the average person. Master Chin's story has inspired many young people facing obstacles in Vietnam. He shows that even with an imperfect face, a sharp mind and steadfast determination can open the widest doors of opportunity. Chin has not only healed himself through success, but also sparked hope for the disabled community for a future respected for true ability. He is a shining example of never succumbing to societal prejudice. At the age of 6, Noma ravaged Mulikat's face, leaving painful holes and scars that disfigured her appearance. In the poor rural areas of Nigeria, she was considered cursed and had to live quietly behind layers of face coverings for many years. She was denied the right to go to school, shunned by friends, and lived like a lonely ghost in her own home due to harsh discrimination. Every day was a battle against isolation and physical pain. Her life truly began to be reborn when she received medical support for a series of complex reconstructive surgeries. But the greatest transformation was the rise of a steel-willed spirit within the young woman. Mulikat realized that the scars on her face were not symbols of ugliness, but medals of a warrior who had defeated death. She decided to remove the layers of face covering she had worn for so long, bravely stepping into the light to face the world with her own pride. Today, Mulikat is a powerful activist representing millions of Noma patients worldwide. She stands on the WHO platform to demand justice and medical attention for the community. The image of Mulikat smiling confidently is a radiant symbol of hope, proving that illness cannot extinguish self-respect. What do you think of her power to turn pain into action? Leave a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to give us more motivation. Fidel Strub contracted noma at the age of 3, severely damaging his face and resulting in complete jaw stiffness. He spent his childhood in absolute isolation, deeply self-conscious about his unusual appearance. In his homeland of Burkina Faso, people like him were often rejected by the community due to outdated beliefs. Fidel's journey to reclaim life was not only physically painful but also a solitary battle against harsh discrimination. Fidel's journey to regain his human form was filled with tears, undergoing over 27 reconstructive surgeries in Switzerland. Each operation was an effort to restore basic functions like eating and speaking, but the greatest achievement Fidel accomplished was courageously speaking out about a disease long forgotten by the world using his own voice. He did not hide his scars but used them as powerful evidence of the cruelty of illness. Today, Fidel is an influential international activist and co-founder of an organization supporting noma survivors. He uses his own life to advocate for governments to take stronger action to eradicate the disease. Fidel proves that the voice of someone once silenced can resonate worldwide. He is a symbol of determination, transforming a victim into a protector and bringing hope to thousands of other impoverished children. Actor Joaquin Phoenix was born with a distinctive scar on his upper lip, the result of a mild natural cleft lip from birth. In the Hollywood environment that values perfect beauty, this scar was initially seen as a physical flaw. However, Joaquin chose to keep it as part of his unique identity, turning this small imperfection into a captivating, edgy, and mysterious feature. The scar does not diminish his charm, it adds a beauty shaped by experience. His career proves that exceptional talent can overshadow conventional standards. With deeply psychological acting, he turns his scar into an advantage, making his expressions more powerful than ever. In iconic roles like Joker, every subtle facial movement combined with the scar vividly conveys the character's complex, painful inner world. He shows that perfection does not lie in a flawless face, but in absolute authenticity. Joaquin is not only a talented actor but also a persistent animal rights activist living a simple and principled life. He uses his spotlight to uphold humanitarian values, showing that a person with depth always shines when true to themselves. That small scar has now become a symbol of steadfastness, reminding us to embrace our own imperfections and shine in our unique way. He is a source of inspiration for authentic confidence. Richard Hawley is a talented guitarist from England, but few know that behind his warm, deep voice lies a silent battle with a congenital cleft palate. Being born with a cleft made it extremely difficult for him to articulate and control his breath, critical skills for a singer. As a child, the dream of performing on stage seemed nearly impossible for a boy with an incomplete oral structure like his. Instead of giving up on his passion, Richard used that very imperfection as motivation to train his vocal technique in his own way. He underwent numerous painful surgeries to close his palate while retaining the unique character in his voice as part of his musical identity. His perseverance led him to become a solo artist nominated for countless prestigious music awards. He proves that music does not come from perfect anatomy but soars from the soul. Today, Richard Hawley is not only celebrated for his soulful love songs, but also as a symbol of relentless perseverance. He inspires young people with the message, "Don't let physical barriers stop you from finding your own voice." When you sing with your whole heart, the world will listen no matter the scars left by fate. Do you believe music can heal every imperfection? Leave a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread these inspiring melodies. Chelsea Hill was born with a cleft lip and palate, requiring multiple surgeries from a very young age. The challenges didn't stop there. At 17, a horrific car accident left her completely paralyzed from the chest down. From a promising dancer, Chelsea was suddenly faced with life in a wheelchair, a shock that could have crushed anyone's spirit. The combination of a congenital condition and a devastating accident tested her courage to the extreme. But Chelsea refused to play the victim and decided that while her legs might stop moving, her passion for dance would never die. She learned to control her wheelchair as part of her body, turning it into a tool for performing graceful and powerful routines. She founded the Rollettes, a world-famous wheelchair dance team, bringing together women in similar situations to shine together. She dances not only with her body, but also with a radiant smile, a smile once repaired through medical care. Today, Chelsea is a global icon of limitless beauty and inclusion. She uses her influence to challenge social prejudices, proving that charm doesn't depend on whether you stand or sit. Through her energetic dance moves, she sends a powerful message. Life may take away your ability to walk, but it cannot take the vibrant rhythm within your soul. Chelsea shows that a free spirit is truly everyone's wings. If this video has given you a boost of positive energy, don't hesitate to hit like and share it with those who need extra motivation. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next inspiring stories on our channel. Especially leave a comment about the character you admire the most. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.